Organizations pushing for a better life for persons living with cerebral palsy want government to roll out a clear-cut policy to help improve their condition. According to the president of Cerebral Palsy Awareness Ghana, Boniface Apparel, this will develop the abilities of children with cerebral palsy. JoyNews' Irama Aqua has more in this report.
Cerebral palsy, according to medical practitioners, is caused by brain damage at the early stage of a child's life. It affects hearing, vision, speech defects, and learning disabilities. This means people living with the condition need better parental care, love, and more attention. Marking World Cerebral Palsy Day, Impact Care Rehab Foundation, in collaboration with Cerebral Palsy Awareness Ghana, organized a fanfare event for children with cerebral palsy. President of the Cerebral Palsy Awareness Ghana, Boniface Apparel, said they expect more from government.
Challenges is policy. There's no policy for children living with cerebral palsy. We have problem with education, inclusive education, though it's in the books, it's not being implemented in Ghana. So these children end up being at centers instead of them to have inclusion education, which will rather help fasten their thinking abilities. But because they are always in centers, they tend to be just like the children they are with. But if we have a center, we have a school, an inclusive education where normal children, so to speak, are with these children, we can be able to tap into the potentials that they have. So as a challenge, it's true that there's challenges in bringing out these children with cerebral palsy. And we think that one of the challenges is because there's no inclusive education in Ghana.
Emilia Jenkel's son was born with cerebral palsy. She tells me about her experience living with her son and expressed disappointment in various schools which have refused to enroll such children.
My main challenge is getting this case into schools. We've introduced all-inclusive in Ghana here, but I can see it's only on paper, it's not working. You send this case to schools and they refuse them. In a nice way, they will tell you he has to be toilet trained, he has to be walking, he has to be doing things, some basic things for himself. And as you know, cerebral palsy, they have challenges in those things. So if you tell me my child has to be toilet trained, he has to do this, he has to do that, in a nice way you are telling me you are not taking my child in your school. And this is a big challenge to us parents, because this case needs us to take care of them, that is financially, and we have to work to be able to take care of them. And if we are supposed to be with them 24/7 in the house because there are no centers, there are no schools that are able to accept them, how are we going to be able to go out there and work and take care of such case?
Reigning Miss Malaika Queen Miriam Poku was at the event and encouraged mothers who have children with cerebral palsy to bring their children out and not hide them.
I would advise them to bring their kids out. You know, that's the only way we can really get the awareness out there. I always use Madam Farida as an example. She was someone who grew up with cerebral palsy, but she's a computer engineer today. You know, so it really depends on the medical care you give to the child, the support and all of that. That's going to nurture the child and make them someone great in future. So I would advise and I would plead with them not to hide their children. Don't listen to what people say about the child being a curse or you being a witch. It has nothing to do with all those superstitious beliefs. Okay, so I would advise that they bring their kids out, because the more people see them, the more they know that, okay, this exists, and that's when we're going to get the necessary help that we need.
Cerebral Palsy Awareness Ghana also donated toiletries and diapers to the Impact Care Rehab Center to help the home. CEO of the foundation, Mildred Osei-Siama, received the items on behalf of the children and expressed appreciation for the offer. Irama Aqua's report for JoyNews.